This is Scarlett and
Alex.
We are program coordinators for Global Glimpse in the beautiful city of Matagalpa for 2015. And we're going to show you how to do one of the hardest videos of the whole season, the CAP 2 or the CAP design. So,
this is one of the most important seminars, and it's really important for us to go through it and learn, so that way we can provide the students a better support, because it's going to be the last, one of the last seminars that they're going to have. And through this seminar, they're going to learn how to create and how to decide what's going to be the CAP project they're going to have at the end. So for this video, we're going to be sharing, we're going to be running the whole program seminar, and also we're going to be sharing some tips. So when we have this card, that means that we're adding some tips that we use or extra information.
And remember, there is a million ways you can have, you can do the seminar, as long as you get your point made. And also just remember that you can put your own creativity on it. So I hope you enjoy it.
Let's do it.
So for this part of the seminar, we don't have the 20 students right now, but we're gonna pretend. So when Alex is here, I'm gonna be 20 students, and when Alex is here, when I'm here, Alex is gonna be the voice of 20 students. So, what are the goals for this seminar? Number one is to do an asset map with the skills and strengths that our group possess. Sometimes our groups are full of artists, and that will make our CAP project be more an artistic one. Some other groups have a lot of students who know a lot about carpentry or using, working with wood or building stuff. So this is very important. Once you know the skills and strengths that our group has, that's gonna be the line that our final product is gonna be. Number two, once we have the list of skills and strengths, we're gonna brainstorm all the ideas that the students already wrote down when they went on their CAP visit. That must have happened a couple days before this seminar. After we have all of the ideas, we're going to filter them through a formula, what we call the best test. We're going to show you later what is that about. And then we're going to all agree on the design we're going to present. We should have, at the end of the seminar, 3 top choices on what our projects would look like. So, are you excited?
Yes!
I know you are. I am very excited. Her project is amazing, and I've been so inspired for the work that they do, and I know you guys are too. So, before we start making plans and making ideas, let's touch the ground. Let's be real. What do we have already? So, for time, we have to do a project that we can do in 2.5 days. Sometimes the first day is very rough because we have to buy materials, we have to create, make sure everybody's doing something, organize ourselves. So even though we have 3 days in our itinerary, actually it's like 2.5 days, because besides this project, we have other things to do, like English tutoring. So think about it, and do you think that we can build another room in 2.5 days?
No.
No, right? So let's think about how much time do we have? How much money do we have? So many of you already signed, you told your GG leaders how much money you were gonna give for this project. Some of you are gonna give 15, some of you are gonna be doing 30, some of you guys are gonna be doing 20, 25. It doesn't matter. That information was given to our GG leader already, and he made the math, and we have $435. Yay! It's actually a lot of money when you use it very wisely. So think about what can we do under this budget. People. How many people are going to be working on this project?
24.
24, yes. You guys are 20, plus your program coordinators, 22, plus your GG leaders, 24. And remember, there is also many people at the community that can help us with this project. So let's think about 24 plus. And now, what does this symbol mean?
The heart.
Yeah. Do we want to work with our hearts?
No.
This symbol means what you guys can put in there, your emotion, your passion, and your strength. That's what we're gonna do the next activity. For the next activity, I want you guys to take a piece of paper and think for the next minute about those things you're very good at. Some of you are very artistic. Some of you know how to use tools. Some of you know how to create things, how to do numbers. Some of you are very good at managing people, managing time, managing money, shopping. We want you to think about all of those skills and write them down. So you have 1 minute for that.
Alright guys, after having this short break, we have a better idea what are our skills and what we can do for how we can provide help and support for the whole group for this project. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna have these 4 steps. We have construction, we have management, we have creativity, and others. So construction is gonna be like stuff that you know how to do, like you know how to use the hammer, you know how to nail something, you know how to use the saw, you were really good measuring stuff, so you go construction. If you're really good managing people, managing time, or maybe the budget, so you go here. Because we're gonna need people helping us with the budget. So we have a short budget, so we want to have everything written down, so we have a better idea of what we're gonna spend and how much we're gonna spend in each part. Also, we want creativity. Why? Because we want the project looks really beautiful. So if you are really good drawing, painting, you know how to use really designs, I don't know, any idea that you may have, so it will be here. And others could be, I don't know, any extra that is not on the or in these other 3. Could be that I don't know, you know how to speak Spanish maybe, so you can help the group to translate. You can help the groups with the other team. Remember that the community is gonna be involved in this project, so we want to be here. Something really important about this, one of the tips is like you want to have this part in a poster paper. That way you can have it in the same room that you're having the seminar, and students have a better idea of how it's going to be the project and everything. And LDD, El Líder del Día, is going to be taking notes about who is really good at hammering or who is really good with painting. So that way, when we have the CAP seminar, we have a control of everyone and the skills that they're using. So now we're going to give you an example. Okay guys, so you already know what are your skills. I want you to give an example. What about you, Scarlett?
Well, I speak Spanish,
yeah,
and I am very good drawing and painting.
Yes. Okay, speak Spanish, go here. And we can add the name of the person next to it. So that way, if any other person speaks Spanish, we can just add the name of the person. That will be easier. And what was the other skill, Scarlett?
I know how to draw, like drawing. Like I made a mural for my school last year, so.
Okay, so that will be 2 examples how it's going to look like. Then you go with the whole group. John, Mary, Michael, Catherine, I don't know. And you ask them for what are the skills, and you want something really specific. Because I'm really good with art, but you want to know if they're really good painting or drawing. That way you can have a better idea how it's going to look like. In order to have a better idea how it's going to look our project, so you might be thinking like, we're going to have like 10 different ideas. Yes, could be, because we have 20 students. So in order to have just 3 top ideas, we're going to use this formula, the best test formula. So this is going to give us the chance to end it up with just a couple ideas after using this tool. Alright guys, so I'm going to explain you a little bit about how it's going to work using this formula. What means feasibility, Scarlett?
Feasibility means something we are able to do or accomplish.
Yes.
Doable.
So our CAP project needs to be something that we can do in 2.5 days. We don't want just to start something and don't finish it. So we want to finish it. That means that our ideas needs to be something that we can have done in 2.5 days. Need. Obviously, a need. This refers to the fact that if we're going to be working with this organization, we want to provide them something that they really need. We don't want to buy them, I don't know, dogs or pets or stuff that they don't really need. So we want to provide them something that they really need. So it's a need for the organization, it's a need for the community, but it's a need for the group that we're working with. The other part is personal passion. Are we really excited about this? Do we have the personal passion to push and go through it and finish it? Let's go here. And then the other one is community engagement. This means that we need to be engaging with the community all the time. Remember, you're just gonna be here just for a couple days after your CAP is done. So you want to encourage the community. You want to encourage maybe the kids, the youth, the people that are gonna be helping you with the project to take care of this. This also, that means this, if you engage the community, it means like it's gonna be a project for a long term. After you're gone, these people can take care of the project. If we have feasibility, plus a need, plus personal passion, plus community engagement, we can get what?
Impact.
We can get an impact. We can make something that is really long lasting, something that is gonna help the community, and something that is we're gonna feel really proud of. Okay, guys. In this part, we already asked the students. Usually, the LDD leader of the day is the one helping us during this seminar. So I already asked the LDD to write all the ideas down. So what we do is, like in this part, I ask the group to give me ideas. For example, Scarlett, tell me one idea.
Well, I think that they really needed to put a fence there because there were so many older people who were like hanging out there, and it didn't feel safe for the kids.
So right there we got one idea. They want a fence. So what you can ask is that you ask to the whole group, please agree. How many of you are agree with this idea? And they just write their hands. If they're agree, that means that we don't need to write other like 10 different ideas. And then if there is part of the group that they are not agree with this idea, that means that they have other ideas. That could be maybe a garden, painting a mural, a fence, donate books. So at the end, you're gonna have like maybe 6 or maybe 10 different ideas. But if they are giving you ideas that they're always repeating the same thing, so I don't know, maybe they want to donate books, and then the other one says, let's donate materials for the teachers. It's very much the same thing. So we're trying to have just one idea. And at the end, to make sure that everyone is agreeing with the ideas and everything, what we do is like I ask them, hey guys, how many of you are agree with these ideas? And they write their hands. Or maybe if you have one extra idea that is not here, please share with the group. In that way, everyone get involved and everyone gets the chance to share the ideas with this project. So now, after I get the ideas and after I explain how the best formula works, so we go through the formula. And in this part, we ask to the student just in order for them to remember what the letters means. Okay, guys, tell me what F means.
Feasibility.
Feasibility, yes. And what means feasibility?
Is it possible? Can we do it?
Yes, we want to have idea that we can have done in 2.5 days, remember. Also, what means N? The N.
That they need it, and it's not just wanting to do something.
Yes, it's something that they really need, something that they're really going to use. What about PP?
Are we excited? Do we like what we're going to do?
Yes, that's about the personal passion. And what about CE?
Can the community be involved?
That's correct. And if we have feasibility, need, personal passion, community engagement, we can get an impact. So we're gonna use, guys, this formula in order to end it up with 3 ideas. This is gonna be the 3 top ideas. The first one is the one that we're gonna do with using the whole project. We're gonna put our best to do the first idea. we might have a second idea. That means if we have time, if we have money, we're gonna do the second idea too. And the third one, the same thing. If we have money, if we have the resources, we're gonna finish the third idea. So our main goal maybe is gonna be the first one, the number one. We all work together, we finish it, and then we see like, hey guys, we have extra money, we have extra materials, we can do the second one. That makes sense for you guys?
Yes.
All right. So tips. Something really I like to do is like you're gonna have 24 people having 24 different ideas about if they're agree or not. So in order to make it easy, what I like to do is like in this case we're gonna divide the group like 50 and 50. For example, we have 22 people, so 11 will be 50% of the whole group. So if you are, when I ask them about feasibility, I'm gonna use check or X. If the 50% of the group, in this case more than 11 people are agree with this, we go check. If less than 50% or the less than 11 people are not agree with this, I go with the X. So in that way it goes faster. So I say, okay guys, raise your hands if you agree with this or not, and they go like, and then I can know, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, more than 50, check. If not, the X. That makes sense? Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some practice. This case, this part really takes time because we are 24 people, but this time it's gonna be pretty quick. So we're gonna give you just some examples about this. For example, okay guys, what about the garden? You think a garden is something that we can have done in 2.5 weeks? Please raise your hands if you agree with this.
Yay.
Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. 12 is more than the 50%, that's a check. Okay. Hey guys, do you think this is a real need for this place? Remember they have the feeding program, all these things. Do you think it's something that they really need?
I think that they don't really need it because they don't have water. So if they have a garden, they have to water it.
That's really important. They don't have water. They need to carry the water from town, from Maragalpa. So raise your hand if you think like this is something that that's a real need. If the garden is a real need, please raise your hands. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is less than 50%. That means nah. Okay. You feel passionate about this, to building a garden. Are you excited about this? What do you think, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, raise your hands if you agree with this. If you are really passionate about this project. So we got 1, 2, 3, how many? 4, 5, 6. So 6 means that no, it's less than 50%. Okay, one more question, guys. Community engagement. Do you think the kids are gonna be able to help you with the project, with the garden, and also take care of the garden after you're gone? Even knowing that they don't have water or anything. So please remember, raise your hand if you think that we can engage the community. Raise your hands. So I got 1, 2, 3. Okay, that means no. Okay, now let's go with the next one. We're gonna do painting a mural. Okay. Do you think we can have it done in 2.5 days, guys?
Yay!
Okay. Raise your hands if you agree. So 1, 2, 3, 15. Okay. That means yes. Painting a mural. Okay. What about? Do you think it's a real need? Do they really need it?
It depends because they have more important needs, but I think it would be nice. So I don't know.
So we are like 50 and 50, right?
Yeah.
But let's do the rotation. So raise your hand if you think like it's a real need for the teachers. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 10. So that's a no. And remember the main idea of the project that we already mentioned before is like create a safer learning environment for the kids. Remember that when we were going through when we go through all these ideas, if we can do that through these ideas. Okay, what about personal passion? Are you really excited about painting a mural and living this beautiful mural in Nicaragua?
Yes, we
How
love
many?
painting.
How many? 1, 2, 3. LDD, how many do we get? 4, 5.
17.
Okay, that's a yes, 17. Alright. Do you think, guys, we can involve the kids doing the painting part? Can they paint? Can they learn how to paint? Can we engage not just the kids but the teachers and the community that's gonna be helping us? Can we do it?
Yes.
Okay, let's raise your hands if you agree. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we got 11.
Yay.
Okay, almost done. Alright guys, so now the next idea is gonna be the fence. Tell me, do you think the fence is something feasible, something that we can have done, something that we can finish in 2.5 days? Can we do it?
Yes.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 20. Wow, 22. So that's a totally yes. Is it a real need for the kids to have, or for the teachers to have this fence around the center? Do they really need it?
Yes.
Okay, so let's raise your hands if you agree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 15. Okay, so yes. Are you excited about building a fence for the kids?
Yes, I love doing
Okay,
that.
that's 20. Wow, 22. Okay, so that's a yes. Community engagement. Do you think we can engage maybe the teachers of the students to help you with the fence, to move the rocks or something? Can we do that with the community? Can we involve the community?
Definitely.
Okay, yes. So that's 1, 2. Wow, I guess that's 24 including us. So we go yes.
Yes.
Okay, it seems like we have our top one idea. What about donating books? Do you think this is a real need? I mean, sorry, do you think like this is feasible, something that we can have done?
Yes.
Yeah, we can donate books, of course. It's a yes. Do you think it's a real need for the kids to have books?
They need it, but they also have the books that the government give them. So I think that they have a
Yes.
lot of books.
And yeah, so let's vote for that. So raise your hands please. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's less than 50%. It's a no. Okay, what about the personal passion? Are you really excited about to give books to the teachers or give books to the kids? What do you think, guys? Are you really excited about this?
And
So let's vote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's less than 50%. So that's a no. Okay, what about we have 1, 2, 3, 4. What about the community engagement? Can we engage the community buying books? I don't think so. I don't think so. But let's see. Raise your hands. So 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. So that's no. Okay. Let's go with the next one. We go with shelf for the teachers. This shelf will be for the materials that they're gonna have, for the stuff that the teachers use. Remember that like this is a multi-grade space, so that means like these kids have like all in the same room. So I don't know. Do you think it's something that we can do?
I think that they use the room for something else. I don't think that there is a space because I think there is a church there too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't think we can build in there.
Let's vote. Okay, raise your hands if you think this is something feasible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's less than 50%. So that's nah. Okay, do you think shelf for the teacher is a real need? What do you think, guys? Tell me.
Yes, they do it. They need it.
Okay, let's vote. Write your hands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. No, 7, 17. Okay, so we got. Yes. This is for this one. Okay. Personal passion. Are you excited about building a shelf for the teachers or for the kids or for the students? Let's vote. Okay, 1, 2. LDV. How many do we get? Can you help me with that? So 1, 2, 3.
7.
4, 5, 7. 7. Okay, that's a 7. So that's less than 50%. Remember. No. Okay. Community engagement. Do you think, guys, we can involve the community in this part? Can we involve the community like building the shelf for the teachers and also for the kids? Do you think that is something that we could do?
I think it can be dangerous because the kids are playing around, and if we have hammers and nails, it can actually be dangerous if the kids are around.
Okay, let's vote. So we got 1. Raise your hands, please. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yay!
Okay, that's 11. Yes. Alright, guys, we're almost done. So now the next part is gonna be choosing the 3 top ideas. Okay. So let's see. This is how it's gonna work. If we have all checks, that means impact. If we have just some of them, there will be second or third idea. Okay, let's go through it. So here we got 1. So this is not. So we got painting a mural. We got 2 here, and then
3.
oh yeah, that's 3. So that is pretty close to be the second idea, second place. Then we got 1, 2, 3. We got all 4 here, so this is gonna be the first one. So this is gonna be the first idea. Then here we got just 1, so this is not. Here we got 2. So since we got 3 on top, it will be second. This one, and this one. The shelf will be the third idea. Are you agree with this, guys?
Yay!
Yes or no?
Yes!
Okay. Something to share for you guys is that this is pretty easy because we got just 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 ideas. It's pretty easy to end up with just 3. The tip for this is like you're gonna have maybe 10 different ideas, but you can always go back to the main idea, that is create a safe environment for the kids. So you always go back to the same idea. You always go back about the budget, timing, and also how many people are going to be working here. Also, what you can do is you can ask to your G leaders that to help you with this, to help you to address the group, to end up with the 3 ideas that you want. Remember that before doing this CAD project, you already went to the organization and you already talked to them. So they already know the project. We already know what's going to be the project. In this case, we got the fence. That's our first idea. That's the top one. So we already talked to the organization. We told them like this is what we can do with this project. So this is the place that we want to bring the students. But since you're playing with 24 different people during the votation, it's really important that you include G leaders and also your partner. Your program coordinator, so that way you can address the group and give them the ideas. If this part doesn't work, and what about if they don't want to have a fence and they want something else? So you're always gonna have like at least the idea you want is gonna be between the top 3 at least, or maybe you're gonna get 5. So at the end, when we got like all the ideas. Let's say you got 5 ideas, but you just want 3. So you can do a second round, and you ask each single student to say if they agree or not agree with the idea. If they say like yes, okay, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you do the same thing for the 5 ideas that you have. In that way, you ended up with just 3. Then they can do the presentation, and when they present to the person that representing the organization, it's gonna be like a competition. They're gonna be okay. You want this idea because we got the best idea. We have the budget. We can do it. They're gonna be presenting, trying to sell the idea to the person, and then the person, in that way, the person that is from the organization is gonna decide where it's gonna be the main idea. And since they already know what's the idea that we want, we're gonna end up with the fence. So that's gonna be pretty easy for you and for the group to end up with one extra idea. Okay, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope this worked for you, and I hope it's gonna be a tool that you can use for your seminar.
Yes, and actually we did this project it was with our first delegation, and it was amazing. Like now, because you're probably into the discovery phase, just trying to figure out how this works, you might feel a little bit of pressure on you, but it can be really easy. I hope this video takes that pressure off you and just like helps you kind of digest a little bit how that works. But once you have your idea, once you have your organization you're going to be working at, this is going to be way easier, and it's going to be way more exciting for you to share with your students. Remember, you can always bring your own creativity and just always encourage your students to do the best project with your own ideas. So
something really important, the planification that you do before the project, and always like give with your coordinator, like you always want to have like good conversation, so during the CAP and the presentation you are really in the same page connecting. I guess that was what makes successful our presentations, that we always were in the same page about the project.
Yeah, you can go visit the whole project and check out our nice face.
Thank you.